We are live. Dubs in the chat, on time stream. Let's go. On time, on time. Microphone, microphone, check. Headphones, left, right, headphones. This episode of the Philly Phil Twitch Show is brought to you by Milwaukee. And sponsored by viewers like you by donating to that Cash App. Your Cash App donations keeps the show rolling. Thank all my sponsors. The dumbest life advice ever recorded on camera. Milwaukee or nothing.
It's literally our era. It's time to get our back. I didn't know that you were going to change your mindset. You have to understand that everything you're doing now, this is old newspaper, okay? You cannot be living just on this 3D physical field. There's nothing wrong with you. Your programming is just outdated. Your reality is simply a mirror, and the sooner that you are able to lock that in, the sooner that you are able to hack the codes to the rest of the universe. You are contemplating between identity this month, but really just remembrance of who you are meant to be. These are the three things I would do if I meant to be living a
So she's basically a bird brain. She's just giving crazy woman advice.
completely new flavored life because I mixed
She doesn't live in reality.
a form of sort of scientific manifestation and also spiritual.
Man, there is nothing scientific about what you're saying. Absolutely nothing. It's just gibberish.
I was gonna say nothing she just said. It was just gibberish. She just said 1 minute of gibberish. None of that made
So
sense.
there's the energetic realm. Okay, this is where all the potential and possibilities live.
It's so crazy how as you get older, you start to clock how older men want game and younger women. So fast. If you are in your 20s, it is so important that you have women around you that are in their 30s.
Translation. Chad doesn't want to run game on me anymore because I'm over 30, and now I'm competing with the 20-something-year-olds, so I'll make a video saying don't date older men, of course.
At the time that I did that podcast with Kevin Samuels,
Don't date older men because older men don't want you. Or don't date older men because she can't date older men because they're not checking for her. Because she hit the wall. The wall.
that was 3 years ago. I was 29. I was about to turn 30. Right now, 30.
Woo!
I was dating someone at the time that I did that
Okay.
podcast, which Kevin Samuels didn't know. I'm very private with my relationships. So I was in a committed 4-year relationship at that time. And the person I was dating at that time was a die-hard Kevin Samuels fan. Kevin Samuels
As you should be.
brainwashed my boyfriend.
No, Kevin Samuels told your boyfriend the truth about women. And now you're mad. You can't finesse men with your trickery. Because we know.
No, all, you have a lot of standards and expectations from men, but what do you bring to the table?
Ooh.
You just realized that you don't bring much to the table.
While your man was watching Kevin Samuels content, you should have been watching Kevin Samuels content too. Then you and your man might have been on the same page.
That's it, man. Nobody brainwashed anybody.
He brainwashed him. Who he was in the beginning of our relationship?
Oh, okay, so he wasn't a simp anymore, and you didn't like that.
He made your man a better man. For your old 30 ass. This 30-year-old woman is like, she disgusts me. She has the nerve, the audacity. Like, men want her. It's like, we don't even want you. Just on to the next.
Of course.
You're replaced.
The end of our relationship was two different people. So
Good. I'm happy for that. He was a sucker in the beginning of the relationship. And became a real man, and he left this loser ass be.
we broke up. Okay, we broke up.
So you match with that guy, and you get a ton of likes when you're on the dating apps, and you think you're hot shit, but nothing ever comes of it. Why is that? Why is that? Well, let me just say, one of the biggest things I learned about dating apps
She like she's 60 years old. I see why. You look old as dirt. You look like the Kurt Keeper.
was when I had my own dating app, because I could see on the admin
She had her own dating app, so either somebody else bought her dating app, or the dating app failed. Okay.
panel behind the scenes exactly what these men were doing, and I happened to know most of them because we were just beta testing. So I would go to them and say, why are you swiping on women that I know for a fact are nothing like what you're looking for? And here's what they said. Gina, I was bored. Gina, I just wanted to see you like me. And that is the majority of men, period, on the dating apps. They are swiping and liking everything.
They're just trying to smash. They are trying to stick their sticker in any hole that they can. That's all it is. The man swiping. I swipe on a bunch of B's I'm not even interested in.
Woman.
Yeah, I've said
Who's going to get this D wet?
this before. Men aren't going to read your bio. They're swiping right on almost everybody just to see who they match with. And maybe if they match with you, then maybe they will read your bio.
They're not even looking. Am I the asshole for suggesting to my daughter-in-law that she leaves my son? Please understand the context before judging. My son is a healthy 30-year-old, and his wife, Alexa, 28, has a chronic illness. She has a lot of pain, and she has good days and bad days. It's not like she's bedridden or can't do anything, but there are limits. There is no cure for this illness. The condition can only be managed. She was
Leave her.
about 3 years ago now. My son now spends a lot of his time taking care of Alexa, researching about her condition, and arranging their lives around trying different types of ways to manage her condition. They've been together since high school, and I know that my son loves her to bits. I'm also really fond of her myself and would love to see her doing better. But the undeniable
Alright, high school sweetheart. Might rock it out to the end.
reality is that this is really affecting my son in a negative way. He isn't as carefree and happy as he used to be, which I understand is part of just being an adult as well, but he's just so worn down and not himself a lot of the time. I brought this up and also brought up Kara's critique to him, and also broached the subject of possibly starting to resent Alexa in the future. My son was initially
Yeah, he will. At some point, he will. If he marries her, he will. I know a lot of you will say, oh, I'm evil for saying that. I'm just stating facts. From the start, if it was me, from the start, I wouldn't date somebody that had problems like that because I know how hard it is to deal with that. So from the start, I wouldn't get into a relationship like that. Now, if it happened during our relationship, that's something different. But if she was like that from the start, I know I'm not the kind of person that would go with a relationship like that.
very offensive, but then I think him and Alexa discussed, and they started seeing a counselor that specializes in this kind of situation. However, I just hate seeing him waste away like this, and I tried to gently suggest to him many times that it might be best if he separate from Alexa.
I think he's the kind of guy that loves a lot. I don't think he had a lot of girlfriends because his mother said they were together for a long time. So I don't think he's the guy that will just leave her because he's way too in love with her.
But keep supporting her as a friend, rather than spend the rest of his life living like this. He did not like that at all. Got very upset, and the last time I brought this up, he threatened to stop talking to me at all if I keep suggesting this. I only do so because I care about him. I know he's trying to do the right thing and be noble, and he's optimistic that they're going to find a treatment plan.
Well, he's all in. He's all in. That's men. That's men for you. Women wouldn't be like that. As soon as your husband's down bad, she left him.
That works well enough for her to function normally. But of course, there's no guarantee, and with the way things went last year, it just got me thinking how we really need to treasure life. So this time, instead of bringing this up to my son, I brought it up to Alexa and suggested that she leave my son. She was really shocked at first, but she also cried and said she does feel like a burden. But then she kept repeating how much she loves my son and couldn't leave him even if she does feel selfish. I told her to think about it, and I thought that'd be the end of that, but I actually called my son because he called me and was so angry. Spoke through gritted
Of course, they're going to talk about it if they're in a long-term relationship and they love each other. Why would they keep it as a secret?
teeth and told me to stop making his wife feel like shit and putting ideas in her head as if she's a toddler. He's also called my husband and asked him to speak to me and get me to be more respectful of his decisions or he won't talk to me anymore. I just feel so badly about the whole thing, but I also do feel that as his mother, I need to try.
Maybe he's just in it for the long haul. He got a nice insurance policy on her, and he's waiting for her to die so he can cash out. You know what I'm saying? So it's a long game.
At least get him to see the options and get him to truly enjoy his life.
What would you do in this situation, guys? Let me know down in the comments.
But I understand I might have overstepped. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for falling out of love with my wife after she took a 7-week vacation?
Oh.
I, 32 male, have been married.
Divorce. You know what I'm saying? After the first week, divorce. 7 days. It's the 7-day vacation. Divorce papers filed. What did she take? How many weeks?
Married to my wife, 30 female, for 4 years, and we've been together for 8. She's a stay-at-home mom. We have Irish twins, 1 female, 2 male, which have been incredibly taxing for my wife. She wanted a solo vacation break for a few weeks where she would travel to different states, visit her high school and college friends, go to concerts, and do a lot of fun stuff.
I thought she said visit her high school
Before
sweetheart.
getting married or before having kids. What did she think? when she decided to have kids? Did she think it was easy?
She asked if I would be okay with it. I asked if she could make it a couple of weeks shorter.
So she's a whole family person. She's somebody's mom. She's married. I think she said married. I don't remember. So she's somebody's wife and somebody's mother. And she's like, I'm gonna just go take a vacation for 7 months. Y'all got this. Bro, you married the wrong one.
Because 7 weeks of managing our 2 children alone sounded really daunting, especially since work was also being taxing recently. I do work remote, so at least that worked in my favor. My wife and I discussed for a couple of days, and I ultimately agreed with her that she did deserve a break because of what she's been through the past few years. And so she took her vacation. The first week managing our children alone.
She doesn't deserve a break. Nobody since the beginning of time ever took breaks. Y'all just have kids and you adult. That's it. Oh, having kids is so tough. Okay, well then don't have kids. There's people out there who are just not having kids. Have kids, raise them till they're 18, and then you could go on a vacation. When your kids is out the nest and in college, then you go on a 7-week vacation. That's wrong with her. I wish a woman would say this to me. She getting replaced.
Was extremely difficult, and I did feel like I was losing my mind, but I survived. My sister came over to help me from the second week on. She was honestly a lifesaver, and I will be eternally grateful for her. I never directly asked her to help me, but I guess I did indirectly because when she video called me at the end of the first week, I basically broke down in tears. So from the second week on, my sister stayed over at my house to help with my children, and a huge burden had been lifted off of my shoulders. I was also really able to focus on work and meet my deadlines. To be brutally honest, I did not miss my wife at all. I was emotionally and mentally relaxed, and also had a lot of fun with my children and my sister. I felt a sense of betrayal that my wife had actually gone through with the 7-week vacation. I slowly fell out of love with my wife. When she came back from her
Yeah, because she's not a wife. The DF. She's supposed to be at home doing wife-ish. This is the whole reason why I got a wife, so you be at home doing wife-ish. Not, wifing is hard. Let me just get out of here and do whatever.
She was super refreshed and recharged, but to be honest, I was
Dude, Lord knows what. Of course she's effing cheating on you. 7 weeks.
a bit different. My wife tried to initiate sex the first night she came back, which I rejected because I said I wasn't feeling it. The subsequent days, I had the same level of indifference in our day-to-day life, and she probably noticed.
She tried to initiate sex with some other man's gunk calling her down there. Ugh. After some other men creamed her up.
It, but didn't say anything. A week later, she asked me.
She wanna put that nasty thing on you after all the, I don't know the names, Jorge's, Tyrone's, Jimmy's that ran through her.
Say, see how it feels, see how it makes us feel. Man, you have to understand that she was also working and taking care of the kids full time. She was a stay-at-home wife, so that...
She was on vacation. This nigga kept life as usual. Business as usual. Nigga was working, you know what I'm saying, watching the kids. She was just without a care in the world. 7 weeks.
was her job. That's it. She didn't have to do anything else besides that.
Me why I was acting like.
Which is crazy that she didn't take her husband with her. Like, if it's really like that, you know what I'm saying? You don't think your husband is just as burnt out as you? Put your kids, take them to the grandparents, let them watch them for 7 weeks, and then y'all both go on a vacation. We both come back refreshed. She could have been getting D'd down on vacation. She wouldn't have came back so sworny.
Like this, and I told her I don't love her anymore. Wow. She apologized.
I don't love her already. I don't love her anymore either. I fell out of love with her. 7 weeks. I heard the story in 7 seconds and I was done with her.
For taking the 7-week vacation and asked if there was anything we could do to fix it. I told her no. We pretty much went through the motions the next
couple get a divorce to fix it.
Weeks before I finally decided that I wanted a divorce. She seemed devastated when I brought up divorce, which surprised me because I'd already told her.
Okay guys, let me just show you 2 comments I got the other day. One I think yesterday and one a few days ago. I'm under the oppression too, and I love it. I'm so oppressed getting to stay home with my babies and homeschooling them, digging in the garden to my heart's content, trying new recipes, picking out designs for the new house. Man, the oppression is just terrible. Now let me show you.
Yeah, we gotta stop oppressing women, guys.
Another comment that I got. That's exactly what I've been told by women many times, that I'm oppressed by slaving away at home for my husband. I have everything provided for me, and more. I have the best husband whom I'd love to spend eternity with.
I don't love her anymore. She asked.
Like, y'all be picking the wrong people. Your husband is supposed to be, or your other half is supposed to be like your person. You're supposed to spend the rest of your life with them. Like, y'all take a commitment to spend the rest of y'all lives with each other. Y'all supposed to like each other and be all in.
I said we could do couples therapy or marriage counseling first before I started looking for a divorce lawyer. And I told her I needed some time to think about it. I've spent a few days thinking about it, and I'm still leaning towards divorce because I basically don't love my wife anymore. I don't
divorce her. Get rid of her.
think marriage counseling can fix it. So, am I the asshole for falling?
Y'all got enough kids. Y'all can split the kids up.
Think out of love with my wife because she took a 7-week vacation?
Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.
There is.
Might as well have been 7 years. Milwaukee. If If it ain't Milwaukee, there's no talkie. Alright, recap on the video. Dumbest life advice ever recorded on camera. The first 2 minutes of the woman babbling. She was talking about energies. I mean, that stuff sounds cool. We're lower on vibrations, but ain't none of that ish proven. I live in the reality of stuff that's proven. All the results you get them again. 10 times out of 10, you're going to get the same results. So, 10 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying? We go to the Ouija board and try to contact some spirits. It ain't going to be 10 out of 10. She living in that imaginary fairy tale time. And then the rest of the video, I forgot. Don't remember nothing else. I remember the beginning of the video, that one woman was talking nonsense. There was the black lady who's turned 30, and then there's something about her. Her man left her or something. So that was that. Those are 2 parts I remember. Chow time. The reason why men are walking away from dating. Ooh, I'm a man. I can verify or deny. That's a 75% chance of watching. Gold digger humbled after demanding $40 million after 3 months, 3 years. What is it? 40 million. If you want 40 million, woman, work. Earn $40 million. That's all. And nobody's gonna give you nothing for nothing. If you want it, take it, nigga. Get it in blood, nigga. Go rob a schmank. Go shmab a schmank. If you wanna do that. Man-hating feminists say they'd easily survive a world. I do want to watch that one. I can't lie. I'm gonna probably watch that one off stream. Women are furious. Men don't stay in the friend zone anymore. Think about the friend zone. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you feel friend zone vibes, you shoot your shot. I mean, like, don't you shoot your shot. You, like, knock it out of the park. Don't just, hey, what you doing Saturday? Let's go on a date. It's like, man, you BSing. Let me put my D in your B. You guys say something crazy off the wall, so she just, you know what I'm saying, just, it's like, no. And then you could just end the friendship right there. You just gotta go all the way to the where. You gotta go basketballs to the walls. Say some wild-ish, and then just burn that bridge. Because don't let a female dog friend zone you. I'm like, yeah, you doing all this talking and gabbing, but when you gonna gobble some basketballs? When you gonna gobble some basketball sack? Some basketball sacks. Put some tennis balls in your mouth. But no, I don't really see you as that. You're more of a friend. I really like going out on expensive dates with you where you pay for all our expensive food and then I don't never give you any pussycat. That's kind of how I want this relationship to work out. I'm really only finessing you out of your money and wasting your time. So, nah, don't let a female dog's friend zone you. So what video are we picking? Get your bets in. It's what, 50-50? 2 videos. The reason why men are walking away, or women are furious, men are in the friend zone. Is friend zoning like really relationship advice? I don't know.
DraftKings Casino?
Milwaukee. Milwaukee.
Because as soon as the conversation starts with like, what do you do, what do you like to do, what are your goals?
Normal stuff. Perfectly valid questions to ask an adult.
I have fun, I like to have fun, I want to have fun all the time, forever, like for the rest of my life. I'm just really
You're just a child. Just literally 13-year-olds.
Okay, but what is fun though? You could explain that and what you like to do. I like to have fun. What do you like to do have for fun? Oh, I like to pick lint out of my toes. It's fun. It's fun for me picking lint from between my toes. Oh yeah, it sounds like a fun time.
It's in adult bodies.
extremely passionate about having fun all the time.
So basically, you want to live your life going from one cheap thrill to the other, not earning anything, not building anything, and basically refusing to grow up. That sounds about right. Well, sweetie,
Sounds like a little girl.
if fun is the only thing you want in life, that's the only thing that men are
I don't think I like this video already. I should have picked another one.
gonna give you.
And it's just sad they say this, and then they get like this. Why aren't all the men?
It's this
admitting
one
it?
creator.
You literally just told people you just want to have fun. Who in their right mind as a man?
I saw the creator of the video. I'm
It's
like,
someone like you that just wants to constantly have fun. You literally
Should
listed
pick
fun 3
that one.
times.
Oh, you never called me back? I thought you were coming on.
No, chica, you don't understand. You had something. You had a good time. I'm through with you now. Get out of here. I'm through with you. Adios. Man, the chicas, they're for fun. I probably scarred her heart for life. That's too bad.
My bad.
the chicas are for fun.
She cryingly asks while looking into her phone camera,
You're like a 2
and not noticing the irony.
with the nose ring, and they get a 1.
Ugly mother.
They're so ugly and weird and scary.
See, if you're only getting liked on Hinge by the men you consider to be ugly and weird, that's your level on the dating market.
Guess what? Get over it.
I do not have any straight cis people.
I mean, she was like below mid. I couldn't even call her a midi, so she was like probably a little 2, 3, 2.5 on a good day, I guess. She thought she was gonna get the 8s. Nah.
People don't really like her.
Hinge will let you know where you're at. Like, you ain't that bad. You ain't that baddie that your girlfriends be gassing you up to be.
Her level sometimes do that.
And in my life,
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, we can tell.
I've talked about this openly before, the closest we get is probably my non-binary sibling, and they're still not a man. Of course, I have to interact.
Would be crazy be the cute girls that like ugly niggas. They just date anybody. Oh, he made her laugh. He's in there. She be a dime talking to a 1. It'd be crazy.
With men out in the wild, and that's as much as I can tolerate because it really is me.
For sure, men.
It's just sad. People can't normally with the opposite sex. They have to make TikToks and complain about how insufferable it is to them. How it's the most, just the most discomfort that is in their life right now is having to deal with normal people around you.
Men feel the same about you.
You're a nasty person. I'm telling you.
As much as I share about men online, it's because I'm talking to women so that they can also realize the power of centering other women in their life. And know that oftentimes men are probably making their life worse rather than making it better.
Oh, absolutely, sweetie. You center men and center women. And then you're gonna need your car fixed, so you take it to the mechanic, who is a man.
Wait till your
And I hope the mechanic is taxing. Don't give her no discount. Tax her.
stabs you and sticks your boyfriend too.
All her money.
Charges you an extra $200 for an oil change because he saw you bashing men on TikTok.
Yes.
Like yourself.
See,
Like, I literally hope that happens. I hope her next oil change is she's finessed. Because they saw this.
No matter what you do or how tough you talk on TikTok, men will always win because we're indispensable.
When you focus more on the chaos of organic evolution, you exist because we allow it.
True.
I need advice from the girlies. Stat. I was supposed to go on a date tonight, but you have
Advice, I give her a 0. No, none attractive. No attractives.
responded to me in
Miss.
4 days. So obviously, I assume I'm not going on a date tonight.
Bingo! Yahtzee!
My date
She got the J nose.
was like at
She got the L'chaim nose.
7 p.m. Currently, it is 5:35 p.m. He just messages me saying, "Yeah, still good for today." But sorry, I haven't heard from you in the last like 4 days. So I was very much under the impression I was not going on this date tonight. But I don't want to because I don't want to set this precedent that like you can leave me hanging and I'm just going to be available. But the problem is I am free tonight, so like I could still go on this date. But I feel like
It doesn't matter how you feel.
Alright, I tuned out the whole conversation, but I heard she was free tonight. So she lied. She told niggas she wasn't free when she was free. That's like lame stuff. Lame women stuff. If I don't want to go, I'm just say, look, I don't want to go. I'm not gonna lie.
I have a principle to meet now. So
I'm gonna stand on
It was true
principles.
back in the day when I was on Hinge. I would just message, set a date, and then I wouldn't message them until the day of the date. I didn't think it was an issue. I don't really want to chat on freaking Hinge.
the date, I don't think I should go on the date.
And I agree with you.
I think I should stick to it and say no. You didn't respond to me, so there's no date. But do I offer him a chance to do another date?
Once you say no, he's done.
Oh, wait, you're serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Sweetie, if you cancel on me an hour and a half before the date, I'm not offering another date.
Hell no.
I'm blocking you.
Dismissed.
Like, how dismissed?
I'm newly engaged, and as a man that wears engagement bands, I have some questions.
What?
Why do straight men wear engagement bands?
Kind of makes me wonder why you'd care about what straight men do, but
We don't get engagement bands. The engagement stuff is literally usually only for the women.
by all means, continue to cringe.
Because women are the property.
I
Let's have
picked
normals that are off the market.
wrong video.
Okay, so when men are single, they're Mr. When women are single, they're Mr.
L video.
Okay, men
L's in the
are
chat.
Mr.
L vid.
This
L.
is- Which doesn't make sense when you see how it's written. But then when you look at it
Can we
like
skip
this, it
this?
makes perfect freaking sense.
I ain't never skipped nothing
What you just said
in
is
this
one of the most
series,
insanely
but I'm about to
idiotic
skip
things
this.
I've ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
I'm glad I was talking over it and not paying attention. Because I knew. I saw it. My spider season was tingling. There's about to be some dumb
MR
stuff.
was an abbreviation of master, and MRS was an abbreviation of mistress, as in the master and mistress of a household who were obviously married. Also, the title mistress with the abbreviation MRS was also used for unmarried women.
I'm like
who were
really
not
like
aristocracy or the upper class.
98%
So, next time you want to cook up
close
a
to
bullshit
skipping.
narrative just to get some rage bait engagement from women, make sure it can't be debunked with simple grammar.
Okay, there we go. I didn't have to skip. We didn't have to do it. Thank Milwaukee. Praise Milwaukee. What am I learning from this video? Nothing. I don't remember none of this video. I didn't learn nothing.
I didn't know that. You guys know me, my grammar sucks.
I'm like meeting men in their 30s, pushing their 40s, and they're like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready for a relationship. I don't know if a girlfriend yet. What are you waiting for? Your girlfriend to be born?
No, they're waiting to get their Playboy phase out of their system.
Kind of. Yeah, I mean, if they're doing well now in their late 30s, they'll probably get something.
See, just like a lot of you lovely ladies had a 3 or 4 phase in your 20s, when you changed boyfriends like gym socks and didn't commit to any of them because your 20s are your prime years,
Who's committing to gym socks, bro?
and you wanted to keep your options open for the bigger, better deal. Just like a woman. A lot of men have their Playboy phase in their 30s, after they're established financially.
I had a little bit of that.
And
You know what I'm saying? After you got a nice car, you got a nice house, you got some nice income coming in. You know what I'm saying? You dressing nice, nice clothes. You smelling nice, get some nice smell good on. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you know how to, you know what I'm saying? Smell. Not too strong, over empowering, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, they should smell you. Tell your homeboy, hey, you know what I'm saying? Stand over there and just keep walking to me and let me know when you smell me. Oh, okay. 20 feet away, this might be a little too strong. 15 feet, all right. I'm gonna cut back 1 or 2 sprays. All right, 10 feet away, all right. You know what I'm saying? It smell good though, but you want to be in like that 5 foot, 8 foot range. I be on the sidewalk smelling niggas with that grown man cologne, like, oh, smell like grown man.
and they've been hitting the gym for the last 10
Yep, that was pretty much it. You hit the gym, you make a little more money in your 30s, you have a lot of options.
years. And since men have a much longer biological clock than you lovely ladies, the men you're talking about are going to commit when and if they want to, not because they're 35 and their eggs are almost gone.
When I ask him to use my back door, and he asks if it's unlocked.
Yeah. Because a lot of men don't like going in through the back door, myself
It's a messy deal.
included.
What? It's really a messy deal.
Seriously, I've heard about some dudes who got into really crappy situations by going through the back door. Like, other than the obvious scenario when you go in and you come out covered in brown, I've heard about a guy who came out covered in brown and tomato peels, and I heard about another guy who came out with a tiny little worm on the tip of his back door opener.
Oh, jeez.
So, no thanks, sweetie. I'm sticking with the front door and the attic window.
I mean, to tell you the truth, I don't even know why people are so into the backdoor stuff. It's not even that great. The mess, everything dealing with it. Ugh.
The only men that are afraid of gold digger.
I've never had no problem with backdoor. You know what I'm saying? Usually, when spit gets hairy, she just goes to the bathroom. So
Are the ones that have no gold.
It doesn't even make sense. It really doesn't make sense.
I talk to a lot of men on the street. It's my job. It's always the guys that don't really have a lot of money that are talking about how bad gold diggers are.
That's because millionaires don't stop and talk to a random street interviewer about gold diggers. If you ever catch them on the street outside of their fancy cars, they just ignore you.
Yes, there are some women that are completely only interested in money, and they don't care if the man is.
it's all women. They're all interested in money. Every video we watched, she was interested in money, and he didn't have enough money. That's why she left him. That's all we watch. That's all we see.
Old and ugly and boring because they just want to marry rich. Those rich men, they're fine with that. They don't care. They don't care if a woman's using them for their money. They're stoked. They're like, okay, I'll buy my wife. And they're fine with it.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd have to use this meme twice in a video, but
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I've ever heard.
Yeah, I do love Billy Madison. It was one of my favorite movies growing up. This scene, I use this particular speech thing, like, you just made everybody dumber in this room. I say what you just said. It's the best.
At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything
that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Sweetie, the vast majority of rich men have women sign prenups before they marry them, and some of them even have women sign cohabitation agreements without even marrying them, like John Cena did with Nikki Bella.
Shout out to John Cena.
And that's precisely because rich men...
I actually like John Cena. I don't know about all of his like personal stuff, but I do enjoy Peacemaker and like the movies that he's in. And he was a cool wrestler too.
And want to protect their...
I just seen that niggas. There's like a video where he let his girl in the car or something. I think it was raining or something. He's opening the door for his girl.
Gold from the gold diggers.
You're goddamn right.
And this whole only men who have no gold are afraid of gold diggers crap that gold diggers on TikTok like to say is just a cheap...
I think that was the first time I was introduced to his wife. It's like, oh yeah, John Cena's married. Here's his wife. He's opening the door for her. I think that's how I found out he was married. Like a couple days ago.
Shaming tactic meant to draw attention from the fact that a lot of you lovely ladies are so broke you can't even afford to pay attention.
True. I forgot about the broke, dusty, musty, crusty.
And the only way you'll ever have any gold is if you run from math.
It's just so dumb to say that only poor men care about gold diggers. No, all men care about gold diggers. Who wants to be with a person that only wants their money? Doesn't matter if you're rich or not, right? That's just that idea alone. Can't even comprehend in these women's heads that you only want this man for his money. Shut up. Please like, subscribe, comment below. I really appreciate that. I think you guys are fun.
They want your money. And they be like sugars, but then don't want to give no sugar. It's like, what? You're just a scam artist at that point. So what happened? The reason why men are walking away from dating, did we clearly explain that? I don't know. There was just a couple videos. I wouldn't have chose this. I don't mess with the creator. He don't be knocking it out the park. He don't be hitting home runs. There's no notes. 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 I can't say two N words. There's no notes. No notes. No notes. There's no notes until Thursday. That's what it was. A Thursday. I was getting a Thursday in there. There's no notes. There's no notes until Thursday. That's what I was trying to say. Would I have had notes? Nah. This was one woman, I guess that was what, the first video. She just talked woman delusion for 2 minutes. I don't know. I was tuning her out, so I can't have nothing, have no input on that. It's a gaming day. I'm gonna hop on. Dog Boy 3 will be live. It's been raining. We in the crib. It's a rainy day. We in the crib. What I would have did with the video. We're gonna start a new segment. How I would have, you know what I'm saying? My vision with the video, my take. If it's a vision, whatever the vision is, whatever the title is, how I would have made it or what it should be. The reason why men are walking away from dating, it should have been like back-to-back men. This is the reason why we're walking away from dating. The title of the video is The Reason Why Men Are Walking Away from Dating. This is what the video should be. First video, hey, I was married to my wife for 18 years, worked, came home, and then she cheated and left me and got all the money, you know what I'm saying? It was a bad thing happened. First story. The reason why men are walking away from dating. He had a little sugar in his tank. He never liked women in the first place. Well, yeah, my third girlfriend, by the fourth was kind of weird. Just felt weird in my own skin. It was like, oh man, I don't even like women. So I started dating men. Second video. The reason why men are walking away from dating. It's the money. She just wants money. You approach a woman. Hey, hot mama, can I get your number? You want my number? Cash at me $1,000 right now. Cash at you. Baby, I got money. Ain't nothing. You just cash out her $1,000. Sure, give me your number. Okay, we go out to eat. You want to go out to eat? You know what I'm saying? You gotta get my nails done, my hair did. $15,000. And then we going to whatever, the most expensive place. I'm eating lobster. $1,000 on the bill. So it's like, what's the goal there? The money, the money finesser. What number was that? 3, 4. Number 7. She just walks up to you and punches you. I don't know. The reason why women are walking away from dating. Hey, are you Jessica? I came here to pick you up and go on a date. Yeah, I'm Jessica. Nice to meet you. Bow! And then she runs because that's her whole thing. She's like a serial puncher. She punches men. She's wanted in 25 states. Susan Soccer Punch. She entraps men onto first dates, and then she blackens their eyes because she sucker punches them. She's a serial soccer. A serial eye soccer. The reason why women are dating. Now, what was the other video? Let's check the history. Okay, the dumbest life advice ever recorded on camera. Now that's if I could skip those videos are going in order. If I could skip that, it would have been skipped. The videos like, here's what women are attracted to when dating or something. Studies show that women like a man that's 6 foot tall and makes 6 figures and has a sense of humor and keeps up good communication with his mom or something. Has a great relationship with his mom. Is nice to small animals. Does volunteer work for children and the elderly. Like whatever their guy is. I got too deep in that and I forgot where I was going. I forgot the beginning of it and I'm lost. The dumbest life advice. I don't know, dumb life advice. What's the full title? Dumbest life advice ever recorded on camera. So the first video, hey, don't do your taxes. And get advice like that. Get locked up, go to jail, like Wesley Snipes. Dumb advice. Dumbest life advice. I don't know. Telling women to be like, have a hot girl summer, Yeah, waste your 20s. Settle down when you're 50. You know what I'm saying? Explore the world and get ran through. was a lot of dumb takes. If I was on Twitter and just like on the feed, there would be like videos, or maybe there wouldn't. I don't know. I don't be on that app. You couldn't ask me with the Twitter TikTok. I don't know what I'm talking about. You couldn't ask me what the TikTok interface looks like. I wouldn't know. Hopping on the game after this. Dog Boy 3 or 003. One of them. The OG watchers, the OG viewers know which one it is. So I used to say in the beginning. Go out, get you a little job, stack it up, run it up, and then buy you some Milwaukee. This episode was brought to you by Milwaukee. And sponsored by viewers like you. This has been the Philly Phil Twitch Show, Philly Phil Twitch Show, the Philly Phil Twitch Show, Philly Phil Twitch Show. I'm Philly Phil, this the Twitch Show, Philly Phil Twitch Show, Philly Phil Twitch Show. And I took the breath out of me. I got like a smoker's wind. I guess Thursday, probably pick better videos. Maybe I should have watched that other video. I'm gonna watch like 2 of them videos. I think I want to see. I need to make my own videos. Women furious about modern relationships. And I'm just on the street. Why are you furious? With a microphone. Why are you furious? The topic of the video. And then the woman's like, I'll tell you why. And this is the topic of the video. And then everything will be on the topic of video. Maybe I just picked L videos. L vids. It's another ep of the Philly Phil Twitch Show. Catch you Thursday. You know, Thursday we take the notes. So, the notes don't help. It's no different. It's gonna be the same show. The notes don't make not near difference. I'll be writing down one sentence. She was crazy. Future cat lady.